Fellow Ambazonians, let me explain to you how I understand diplomatic language. You know, say you don't hear some people that they talk, say, that man talk na politic. For we pidgin, we call and say na politic. That man they talk politic. That means for English proper, they say that diplomatic language where they talk so. So I want to explain for we what to be diplomatic language. I want to give you some example of some diplomatic language where they use them, where if you no get 4 eye, you no go see what way it is under. If you no get double ear, you no go see, you no go hear what way that they really talk. So may I try for explain them for we, may we learn. We dey for this struggle, so we fight, we learn the same time. When somebody, a diplomat, he tell you say, there is no international community, na diplomatic language that. What way that person mean, na politic, he talk so, he talk politic. What way that politic mean, na say, international community, if una the wait say me they give una wait way una one time, that means they not they exist. But if una go agree for take wait way they go fee give una, if una go agree for take wait way they think say una deserve them, then they exist that time. The international community way that because for them they believe say we be one with La Republic. We don't be in a one country, one and indivisible. Make Paul Biya see how he go solve the problem. Matter of fact, somebody for UMB don't tell me say the Grand National Dialogue be been a very powerful one step forward. So they say, so what way me say, if we want for say make the calm do justice for we, they know they exist. They know they exist. But if we want to say, may we accept what way they think about we, what way they don't agree with La Republic concerning we, then they go exist that time. Because it not be true say international community know they exist. They exist. That means say they not be interested for what way they talk. But they go be interested when we start talk what way they want to say may we talk. Now diplomatic talk that. Now politic that. Number 2. When a diplomat tell you, say, the problem for Southern Cameroon is starting for 2017, say, na so international community sabia. What do that one mean? It means, say, any mention of United Nations for this problem is a non-starter. Because for 2017, United Nations no be there for Ambazonian, no be there for Southern Cameroon, no be there for this matter. So, according to them, the diplomats say, this matter for them is starting for 2017. That means say, forget about Resolution 1608, forget about United Nations for this matter, forget about any resolution for the United Nations, forget about FUMBAN, forget about anything. And that means he put this problem now for who in hand, now for Paul Biya, for La Republic their hand. Because for 2017, the problem been for who hand? Now for La Republic, it not be there for United Nations, their hand. So if somebody tell you, say, the problem, according to them, is starting for 2017, that means move United Nations for this thing. Move international community for this thing. Move FUMBAN for this thing. Move Resolution 1608 for this thing. And at the same people that they talk now say, if they would take referendum, go for United Nations, they will come. May I show you politic number 3, diplomatic talk number 3. You guys, you don't agree on anything. You have not been able to agree on anything. That one a politic that, na diplomatic talk that. It no be true say Southern Cameroon they don't agree on anything. We don't agree on many things. We don't agree concerning our sovereignty. We don't agree, say, we will go talk with La Republic on through mediation. Anybody wait there for the Ambazonian struggle, we not agree, say, we fit solve this problem through a negotiated settlement with La République. May put your hand up. So we already agree. We agree on that. So when some diplomat tell you say, we not agree on anything, it means say, we not agree on the thing the way we want to say, we not agree. We not agree now for our own thing we are not interested. And which way international, so-called international community, they want them, say, may we agree. They want to say, may we agree on special status. They want to say, may we agree, saying that La République there for steering, because this country, we are southwest and northwest region. So I'm even tell we say, according to their position, Cameroon are one. They recognize the one Cameroon. So they are saying that we will not agree. How? Because we not agree for the thing where they want to say we agree. We will instead agree and say we are separate, we are independent, we are Ambazonian, we are Southern Cameroon, the United Nations begin with this and that, and we'll be ready for negotiate with La République on equal terms. That one they say no, if we not agree now for the thing where we no want that means we not agree. We not get for agree now for the thing where we agree, we want them, the way we will want them. When we not talk with, when we not accept what we talk, that means say we not agree now. We not the agree because we not the agree now for our own thing. That will not be agreement. When I get for agree for what we talk, they will go now say, we not agree. Politics, number 4. Plebiscite na election. Referendum to na election. Na politics. Because the person where he want destroy our legal argument from resolution 1608, he go use na referendum. Because with a referendum, you can change the law. The foundation law can be changed through a referendum. But the foundation law, you know, if you change them through a plebiscite. If we go for a foundation, if we take a referendum and somebody rig them, because now the person where you go organize and I go determine whether the thing will be balanced or no balance. If the referendum results come out, it cancel every other legal foundation where we don't exist before. If you want to bring back resolution 16, they will say dead and buried. They will show you the result of the referendum. Yes. They will show you the result for the referendum, because referendum not it change the legal foundation of any country, any people. So the one say, no, forget about the argument them, no, go accept referendum. With referendum, they say now the same thing with plebiscite. Not lie. Plebiscite now opinion poll. You know they change the foundation law. You know they change the law. You know they change resolution 1608. You know they change FUMBAT. You know they change any agreement where we don't agree before 90 or during by 1961. You know change nothing. But a referendum, whatever the method where they use and forget a result of a referendum, it brings that to naught. It brings every other legal argument and legal foundation from the past to naught, because they use referendum to reset the law. So what these people they try for do now say, some people at the year they talk say, oh, United Nations go come, they will come organize those elections. They will come organize this referendum for we. Now stupidity or na naivety? Who said United Nations Day for we country or for this matter since we start, where they go now give we referendum? Who said in day? Who said United Nations Day for this matter? Before they want give referendum for Sudan, they be enter the matter. Before they want give referendum for Eritrea, they be enter the matter for 3 years. Then they reach that decision. Who say United Nations, they go appear from where? Before they give we, they say Cameroon address. Although we talk, say, when I still in one country, we don't just change we mind now. Say, we not be one country again. Now we not shift, we not dress. One can organize referendum now for now. Are you kidding me? Who said the United Nations will come out that time where they will come push Cameroon, remove all their deal, remove all their administrators, remove all their people, push them one side and say, United Nations don't come now, you want to organize this thing. No. So what you will diplomat, this politic, the one doing for this struggle, now say, the one say, may we so we accept the principle of referendum. No, just accept the principle, say, yes, we want to end this matter by referendum. If we don't accept the principle, that means we don't accept the what way we want them. Then as to how they go do them, it will become the issue of negotiation. Yes, that one will be disputed. That one will be negotiated. But the ones who accept the principle first. No, deny say we don't be independent, but we accept the principle, say we can only get independent through referendum. Then we'll go now negotiate or discuss and agree on how that one will be. And you know what? You know who will win that argument for organize the referendum? Now the person where the so-called international community agree with, that person now the one way talk say, La République du Cameroon now their own Ambazonian. So United Nations will just shortly change their position that time. They say, okay, we are not own Ambazonian again. We are not be Ambazonian, not be northwest and southwest region again. We won't change our mind. So we not chef, we not dress for corner. Now we will go organize that referendum that time. No, it is a France way they did for inside Security Council. That time France they will just let go. Then they decide for pass a resolution. No say the United Nations Security Council resolution. Now it set up a referendum. You know, be no so. Now, United Nations Security Council resolution, now it set up a referendum. So France, they go now say, okay, we agree. La Republic forget about the sovereignty in our country, in our northwest and southwest region. May United Nations come for it, then they go pass that resolution, establish a referendum authority. With the present state of the conflict, where these people that they argue, we say, no, we will get that country. Suddenly, they will change it and we will get them. So the La Republic not get power for it. So it made a come organize a referendum. Now lie. They no say if you don't accept the principle of a referendum, the argument as to who should organize it, they go twist when I hand them. When they go twist you, not go take 10 minutes. You know go take all this word that they talk one referendum, they go be divided into 10 camps. And La Republic, they go ahead and organize that referendum. The fit decide to put it. Now their parliament go pass the law. Now their parliament go pass that law. Now then go carry on that referendum. If at all there will be a referendum. The fit take 10 years. The fit take 15 years. The fit take 1,000 years. May we try get sense when you hear diplomacy and you hear politics. We put it, they talk am. They talk big word. They use phrase. But if you know the feel say all man a fool. Me I go make sure say I bring this thing there out. May you reason them now. The thing I don't talk. If you not correct, no just talk because it vex. Argue me based on what I don't talk now.